Harford County Executive Barry Glassman and Harford United Charities have teamed up for the 7th annual Barry Glassman 5K Walk/Run for Recovery. Now, this event is an effort to help prevent homelessness in Harford County, along with fighting addiction and mental health issues. When, where, how, what can you do to get involved? It's all in this edition. I'm Kristy Breslin, and this is Harford MagaScene. Well, I'm now with the busiest man, and I am not kidding when I say that, our County Executive Barry Glassman. We are here to talk about the 7th annual Barry Glassman Walk/Run for Recovery. Hi, Barry.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Now, Barry, tell us about the annual Barry Glassman 5K Walk/Run for Recovery.
So we're excited for our annual run. I started this about 4 or 5 years ago. The United Charities used to have a big fancy black tie ball and raise money, but I kind of wanted to switch gears. You know, I love to run, and I thought this might be a good opportunity to get people in shape, raise some money and awareness for some of the things that I want to do.
Most importantly, Barry, when and where is the event?
So the race is at Harford Community College, and it's on May 9th at 8 a.m. And the college opens its doors to us, so you have, if it's cold, you have a warm place to huddle in the gymnasium. And afterwards, the ladies serve us a hot breakfast, so you get a twofer. You run and get fed on the same day.
Barry, what about those of us that aren't the best runners?
So we take everyone. We have folks with baby strollers, walking, running. So we enjoy the whole family to come out and raise awareness for homelessness, mental health, addiction, and up in North Harford at Mason-Dixon, we also supply some money for them so they can restock their pantry and foodstuffs for folks up north that get hungry during the winter or need groceries.
Now, Barry, why did you choose to support homelessness assistance, and how did it evolve into also helping people suffering from addiction and mental health issues?
Yeah, so I picked out early in my administration, one of the things I wanted to do, we put so much focus on some of like economic development, some of the glossy things, but you know, early in my administration, one of the things I wanted to work with was homelessness, to make sure that in a county like Harford County, every child, every adult has a bed or somewhere warm to go. So I thought that was one of the things that I wanted to be active in. Of course, Harford Family House is one of our folks that we give money to, and they do a great job. So that's how I kind of started it, was in the homeless arena. And then I kind of thought up north in northern Harford County, no one really thinks about homelessness or folks being hungry, but the Mason-Dixon Community Services every year gets calls from families that need food, or senior citizens that need food. So I thought, you know, we'll help the folks up north too. And so that's how I came up with both of those. And as you know, mental health and addiction is also one of my areas that we've done a great job in, and I wanted to raise awareness and raise some money. So Addiction Connection Resources, one of our vendors that helps us get folks to treatment. And it's a way to raise awareness for the opioid prevention and also raise some money too.
How much has been raised since the first 5K, and who does it go to?
So we've raised $90,000. This year we hope to be over $100,000 with our little 5K. We started out at the 4-H fairgrounds there in Bel Air. It was a cold March. We started in March. We only had about 25 runners, but now at the college we're well over 200 people. We have sponsors, and we are one of the few 5Ks that we even have cash prizes. So the real fast folks get to win cash money too.
How do we sign up?
You can sign up, go to charmcityrun.com, Charm City does all our sign-ups. You can also go to the county website, harfordcountymd.gov, to sign up, and we'd love to see you out there. You can even show up that morning, usually around 7 a.m. to sign up if you want to wait and see how the weather is. But we'd love to have you out to come out and help support our causes.
And Barry, what exactly happens if the weather's not perfect?
Well, we do it rain or shine. I've never canceled it. One of the nice things about the college is they let us use the gymnasium so you can stay in there and stay dry. And when the race goes off, you can go out and run for me, it's getting up to be about 25 minutes, but you go out and get it done and come back in and get dried off. So we've never had to cancel it.
Barry, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to it this year, and I know that there's a lot more that goes into the whole event.
It's going to be a great morning. You're going to get a great breakfast. Make sure you stop by and see me, and I'll get you one of the coolest running shirts in Harford County.
I love some swag. Well, you heard Barry, rain or shine. It's a great event for a great cause, something you don't want to miss. More to come.
Today, behavioral health issues affect as many as 1 in 5 people, and we have developed a center to provide a single point of contact and access to care if you or a loved one is suffering from a behavioral health crisis. A behavioral health crisis refers to both mental health and/or substance use issues. The very first thing you or a loved one should do if experiencing a behavioral health crisis is call our 1-800 number. This number will connect you quickly to an experienced team of behavioral health professionals who can help you assess your crisis situation and decide what your immediate next steps should be. These steps can include a mobile crisis team visit to your home, coming to the crisis center or setting an appointment for next day assessment, calling for emergency services and going to the closest emergency room, or a referral to another resource in our area. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP when you need help, and please visit our website to learn more information about the services we provide.
Cindy Abbott is here today. She is the Executive Director of the Mason-Dixon Community Services Organization, and she's here to tell us more about them, what they do, and of course their involvement in the Barry Glassman 5K Walk Run for Recovery. Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Now, Cindy, tell us about your organization and how you serve those people in Harford County.
Well, Mason-Dixon Community Services has been serving the low-income population of northern Harford County since 1989, so for over 30 years. We are located in the Highland Commons building in Street, Maryland. So lots of people think that we're just a food pantry, and we do have a wonderful food pantry, and we have a mobile pantry as well, but we offer an array of services that kind of fall into 4 categories. So we have our homelessness prevention services. That's our food pantry, that's energy assistance, that's emergency financial assistance. We also have case management, so we're connecting our clients with resources in the community that they need. We are providing educational opportunities, application assistance, job hunting services. We also have youth programs. We have a summer backpack program. We offer summer camp opportunities. We sponsor an after-school program, after-school mentoring program in North Harford Middle School, and we also have a school supplies program. And then we have several holiday programs as well, so that our clients can enjoy the holidays just like we do. And we are also, just one other thing, very focused on addressing those situations in our community that cause poverty and how we can work together with other community leaders to alleviate it in our section of the county, but throughout the county as well.
Who are you mainly serving, and how many people do you serve?
So again, we're serving the residents of northern Harford County who are experiencing poverty, homelessness, and food insecurity. And though we serve that entire population, we have a special focus on children, people with disabilities, our seniors, as well as female-headed households. And last year, we served approximately 13,000 individuals in northern Harford County.
Why are the services that the agency offers vital to Harford County?
Well, so many people are surprised to hear about the kind of poverty that we have in northern Harford County. Though we are surrounded by affluence, like many areas in this county, we have pockets of extreme poverty where residents are living in homes without plumbing, residents who have lived in their cars or in abandoned homes, many of our clients live in areas that just don't have adequate access to food or to jobs or to medical services or transportation. So what we are doing is absolutely vital to that area because we're literally sustaining lives. And the other thing that we're doing is we are advocating for a group of people who we feel are often wrongly judged and even ostracized by society. So our clients will tell us we're the only people they trust, the only people that haven't abandoned them, the only people that don't judge them, and we take that very seriously. So we're providing services, but we're also uplifting a group of people.
How was the money that you received from the 5K walk used to support your clients?
Well, first, we were so grateful to be a beneficiary of that event. And last year, we used that money for our summer backpack nutrition program. So, many of our clients, they depend on that free or reduced lunch program. And then in the summers, that's not available. And so every other week, we send home backpacks filled with healthy food. So we know that those kids are eating. And we also know that our families can continue to put their limited finances into their bills, into rent, into utility payments, which decreases their risk of becoming homeless.
Now, for anyone that maybe could take advantage of your services or they want to find out more, how would we do that?
We would encourage people to come visit our office. You can also see us on Facebook as well as our website, but we would really encourage people to come up and visit us.
Cindy, thank you so much, especially for everything that you're doing to help the people right here in Harford County.
Thank you, Kristy. I'm so happy to be a part of all of this.
Well, there is much more to come. Coming up next, we're going to talk to the director of the Homecoming Project, another beneficiary from the Barry Glassman 5K Walk Run for Recovery. Caitlin Shepard is here today. She is the executive director of the Homecoming Project in Bel Air and also one of the beneficiaries of the race. She's here to tell us more about the organization. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Kristy.
Now, Caitlin, what is the Homecoming Project?
So Homecoming Project is an 8-bed halfway house in Bel Air, Maryland, and it helps women to recover from drug abuse and alcoholism. And it was founded in 2006 by Robin Keener.
Now, let's talk about your role as executive director. You're just now transitioning into that.
Yes, I am transitioning into the role of executive director starting in the spring and summer. And Robin Keener founded Homecoming Project, and she will be taking more of a founder role moving forward, and I will be moving into her position. Yes, very exciting.
What makes the Homecoming Project special? What makes it different?
So Homecoming Project is special because we address every aspect of addiction. We have case management services that help women put their lives back together. So when people get out of drug and alcohol treatment, there's usually what we call the wreckage of their past. They come in with court issues, health issues, family issues, pretty much every kind of issue that you can have. So we want to address those things so they don't continue to be barriers to recovery for these women. So we help them get jobs, get health insurance, get doctor's appointments, things like that, and help them to feel like they can put their lives back together and they can live a life without drugs and alcohol. We also are a year-long program because we understand that change takes time, and also forming that foundation in recovery takes time as well. We're also very structured so they can live a life different than they have before and learn how to do that.
What do people do after they graduate from the Homecoming Project?
So when they graduate the program, they have gone through a pretty serious process of transitioning out. So we help them budget their money. So usually women have saved between $3,000 and $10,000 by the time they leave. We help them establish savings accounts. So they learn how to budget that money, how to move out, how to get apartments and places to live, how to get new jobs when they leave if they need more money. We also help them to learn how to get BGE, cars, car payments, health insurance, things like that. And when they leave, they feel confident in their ability to go out into the community and do those things for themselves. They also usually give back to Homecoming and to their communities. So a lot of our women work in helping professions. They work in treatment centers, in drug and alcohol recovery. Most of them have created short-term and long-term goals before they leave that they're working on. So a lot of them go back to school. We have quite a few people that have accomplished or are continuing to work on bachelor's degrees, master's degrees. We have women that have become nurses that work for the state government. They work in every aspect of the community. Women that have children when they come in now have full custody of their children and are great mothers. So they give back and they're a part of their communities.
Now, you're one of the beneficiaries from the race. What do you plan to do with the money that's raised?
So donations are very important to Homecoming Project. We are a nonprofit, and it is important to us to provide the best care and services and housing to our residents while keeping it affordable for them. So we want them to be able to have jobs and pay their rent without worrying about how much it costs, and also that they have their needs met, like they have food, they have shelter, they have clothing if they need it, and we also want them to have the benefit of the services as well, so the case management, access to 24-hour staff, and those things cost money. So we want them to be able to afford those things and to leave the house with savings. So donations make that happen, they make that possible. Also, we are a 12-step based and an abstinence-based program, so we don't have maintenance programs in the house for opioid abuse disorder. That allows us to do things like the way we want to do them and allow women to learn how to live a drug-free life, but that also allows us to, it also disqualifies us from some funding, so from the federal government and the state government. So our community government and the community in Harford County, the money that comes from them is what allows us to keep going.
How can we get more information on the Homecoming Project and how we can get involved?
So we have a website that is www.homecomingrecovery.org. And anyone that wants to get involved at Homecoming, the community involvement is the heart of Homecoming. And we are incredibly grateful for Harford County and the people in Harford County and the government of Harford County for the support they have given us for the past 13, 14 years. We always look for support for our annual fundraising gala, which this year is September 17th at Water's Edge. So attending the event, sponsoring the event, helping plan it, all of that is greatly appreciated. And if someone is interested in more direct contact with Homecoming, we have community members that come in and do game time with the residents, which is during the week. So that is playing board games, going swimming, things like that, that teaches our residents how to have fun without drugs and alcohol, which is very important. Addiction is a very isolating disease, so a lot of them don't know how to have fun without being on drugs and alcohol. We also have education nights once a week where community members come in and teach the residents about what they do and how they do it. We usually do this over a dinner setting so everyone can get to know each other. And that teaches residents that not only can they do something different with their life, but that the community cares about them and they can be a part of their community as well. So it's very important.
Why are the proceeds so important?
So the proceeds of the race and donations are very important to Homecoming as a nonprofit. We think it's very important to provide our residents with the highest quality of services as well as having their needs met. So we provide food and the services like case management and having access to 24-hour staff to them while keeping their rent affordable. We don't want them to have to worry about paying high rent costs or having to worry about if they're going to be able to keep their housing while they're there. So the money from the government and the county and the community helps with that. We also are a 12-step based and abstinence-based program. So with that, we do not receive funding from the federal or state government. So the funding and from the race and from the county government and from the community in Harford County allows us to keep going.
Caitlin, thanks again. Congratulations on your new position, and we look forward to seeing what you can bring to Harford County.
And thank you so much, Kristy.
Well, coming up next, we're going to speak to the CEO of Harford Family House about what they're going to do with their proceeds from the race. Stay with us.
Slow things down and explore the timeless beauty of the Barn Quilt Trail of Harford County. Marked by hand-painted quilts, each location offers a unique adventure. Share new experiences and support local business as you discover rural Harford County, Maryland.
Come experience the culture and history of rural Maryland and take a trip on the Barn Quilt Trail of Harford County.
Robin Demechko is the CEO here at Harford Family House, a very familiar face. She does so much in our community, and we are here to talk about her involvement in the 7th annual 5K Walk Run for Recovery. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Kristy.
Now, Robin, how does Harford Family House support families and youth that are experiencing homelessness?
Well, we get all of our referrals from the Community Action Agency in Edgewood, And once they're referred to us, then we place them in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments that we have here at Harford Family House. And those apartments are fully stocked with anything that they would ever need, from beds to linens to their kitchen stock, dishes, glasses. And then our case management team works with each individual family and puts them on a real individualized service plan to help them work to independence. So we help them get a job, we help them go back to school if they need to, find daycare, but the goal is really to get them into permanent, stable housing.
How big is the need for your services in Harford County?
There's a huge need. Right now, the Harford County public school systems tell us that there are about 480 students in Harford County public schools that are homeless. They're either couch surfing, they have no address, they're couch surfing, going from different friends' house, one to the other, maybe living with grandparents, and a lot of the clients that we get are street homeless, so their actual families are living in apartment stairwells, they're living out in the woods, living in their car. We just recently moved a family in that was living in their car, a mom and 3 kids.
How do you qualify to receive the services? Is there a process that you have to go through?
Yes, all the referrals come from the Community Action Agency in Edgewood. So they have to contact them and set up an interview. And then we let the Community Action Agency know when we have available apartments or units for rent. Available for the families to move into. So then when they make the referral, the family will come here and interview with us. And then we talk to them about our program and see if the need fits.
Now, how did you get involved with Barry Glassman and the 5K?
Well, Barry is extremely committed to helping to end homelessness, very passionate about recovery as well, and has always, I think as long as he's had his run, always supported Harford Family House as one of the entities. So we're really, really appreciative of what the county executive has done.
What are the dollars raised from the walk? What are they used for?
We used most of the dollars from his race to help support our families with the rent and utilities and just the general living expenses, because it costs us about $25,000 a year to house a family for a year. So that's the rent, the utilities, the case management support. So any events that the community does for fundraising to support us all go to support those families. Right now we can support 29 families at one time, but the need is tremendous and we need to grow. So
I know that you are very needed, you're a very popular organization. With that being said, is there a long waiting list?
There's probably about 30 or so on the official waiting list. So the board, we just had our board staff retreat and we're now talking about an expansion phase, maybe building another building or repurposing an existing building so that we can offer more units. So events like what Barry does and the fundraising events that we do all help to support hopefully that growth.
What kind of support does Harford Family House need from the community? What kind of supplies as well?
I think right now the biggest need is money. That's always a
big
That's
one.
always a biggie in a non-profit. So money, volunteers, any folks from the community that want to help out and help set up apartments, clean apartments, get them ready for families. Anybody that maybe might want to offer employment assistance. Our folks always need jobs, so maybe some good partners that could help us with job placement. And then the final thing is just supplies. We have a tremendous need right now for twin mattresses and bed frames and twin sheet sets. Because again, when our families move in, they have a fully furnished apartment and they get to take all of that with them when they graduate from the program. So we're always circling through and we're always going through our supplies.
Robin, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to work with you, and your passion for what you do for our community, there's no words for it.
Well, thank you, Kristy.
And did you know with Harford Family House, for only $25, you can provide one-night shelter for a family. So get involved, visit their website at harfordfamilyhouse.org. Walisha Pugh joins us again. She is a client here of Harford Family House. She's going to tell us about her humble beginnings and where she plans on going in the near future. Hi, Walisha.
Hi, how are you?
Now, Walisha, last time I saw you, you were pregnant with this beautiful child here. Can you do the official introduction?
This is Aria Mae Turner. She was born January 21st, 2020.
How has Harford Family House helped you in the past and now in the future?
They helped me by providing me with housing, with the supplies that I need monthly before I had my child. It's like toiletries. Getting the stuff for my daughter like Pampers, clothes. They put me in programs that can help me find jobs. I'm supposed to be meeting with a military recruiter because that's what I plan on doing with my future. They actually helped me in a lot of ways that I didn't think was possible.
How did you first learn about them? And would you recommend them to other people that maybe have a scenario similar to yours?
The Aberdeen Wage Connection, Miss Heidi Shea referred me. She actually referred me to Donna. Yes, actually, I recommended it to my sister. She's in the waiting area.
Now, I know you mentioned going into the services. What are your plans for the future for yourself and Aria?
I plan on going into the military before she turns 2. And I was going to do a 4-year tour. I really haven't made much plans. I'm kind of going as I go. But my plan is to take care of my daughter to the best of my ability, and I feel like the military would be the best option for that.
How has Harford Family House really helped you to move forward? How has it really changed you?
I was really shy. I didn't have confidence, especially confidence in myself. And I was kind of going down like the wrong path. Getting into this program, they helped me with budgeting. They helped me get a car, helped me find a job, keep a job, stable housing, so I didn't have to worry about like where I was gonna go with my child. They basically gave me stability so I can have my kid and then prepare to take care of her in the future.
Is there anyone in particular here at Harford Family House that's maybe made this whole situation a little bit easier on you?
Donna. I love her. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, she's my baby's Gam Gam. That's what we call her.
Now, in what ways did Donna really help you along? What ways did she make a difference in your life?
In a lot of ways, actually. She's like the mom that I never had. She gives me really great advice. She works with me as far as like rent-wise, if I don't have something or if I need something. And even if she's not at work, I can still call on her. So I feel like we have a relationship outside of her work ethic.
Walisha, it's great to see you. Congratulations. It's been wonderful meeting Aria, and we wish you the best in your future.
Thank you.
Don't miss out on this great event to help prevent homelessness and help healing right here in Harford County. It's Saturday, May 9th at Harford Community College. For more information on how to walk, run, register, donate, or whatever you would like to contribute, visit the website listed right here. I'm Kristy Breslin, and this is Harford MagaScene. See you next month.